going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chucky, I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday morning. Hope you guys are all doing great. Hope you guys all slept well. All right, I got a good one for you. Nice little 11-minute clip. We got a big old crybaby. And he's going to jail. He is going right to jail. Hi, Heather. All right, before I hit that play button, you already know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe and do your jump kickback clips. Let's go.
Mr. Trackler.
It is your
People versus Traxler, case number 234-878. The record should reflect that Mr. Traxler is present here in court.
Ryan Ziegler on behalf of DJ
Mr. Traxler. This is the date and time set for a sentencing hearing in this matter. Mr. Traxler, have you had a chance to review the pre-sentence report and go through that with Mr. Seeger? Mr. Seeger, are there any additions, deletions, or corrections to that report?
No, Your Honor, no challenges, just go right ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Ziegler, do the people have any additions, deletions, or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Any challenges to the scoring?
No, Your Honor.
Do people have any victims that wish to address the court today?
No, Your Honor.
Anything on behalf of the people crowd?
Thank you, Your Honor. This defendant is a young man, became involved in for lack of a better term, a conspiracy involving a large number of thefts of certain personal property in the area. When he was caught by police at the time of the arrest, he was cooperative. He told the police where the generator they were looking for was. He's been relatively compliant with law enforcement. He's appeared at most, if not all, of his court dates. I do think he's a good candidate for Holmes Youthful Trainee status. I think it's appropriate given his young age and his relatively good cooperation with the arrest and the police questioning at the time of his arrest. So for those reasons, Your Honor, I would ask the court to adopt the recommendation, sentence him to Holmes Youthful Trainee Act, and give him an opportunity to demonstrate to the court that he still can reform his life and turn the situation he's found himself.
All right, thank you, Mr. Seeger.
Your Honor, likewise, I would just ask the court to give him the benefit of HIDA. The only question was whether or not the court would impose any additional jail time. He did spend 43 days in jail currently, or at least that's what the pre-sentence report reveals. I did speak to probation and parole about this particular file. I think Ms. Wagner had some reservations about initially conceivably giving him the benefit of HIDA because there have been some unsuccessful discharges, and he is somewhat accumulating in criminal history, which is concerning. But when the offer was made, all of these things were known to the prosecuting attorney's office. Part and parcel of the reason why the offer was extended was, one, because he was cooperative with law enforcement, and two, at some point in time, he did make a truthful statement relative to his involvement and maybe that of others. But be that as it may, Your Honor, I agree with Mr. Ziegler. He's a young person. He can learn from this. He does have a family to support. He has been doing much better, at least from the time that I initially had met him up until the date of sentencing. He has been in continuous contact with me when a lot of clients who, for whatever reason, they just don't see fit to reach out to me even when I'm trying to reach out to them. But he has been maintaining communication. He's indicated that he wants to try and better his life. Because he's young, I'm hopeful that he'll have an opportunity to go forward and do some things that are meaningful with his life. And maybe now that he has a child, he'll see the benefit to maybe a good day's work in terms of leniency and responsibilities that he now has that maybe previously he wasn't thinking so closely about. I think that also distancing himself from maybe some other people who are causing him problems will be helpful to him. I have spoken to his mother, who has regularly contacted me, who does have good family support. I think that HIDA would be a good opportunity for him to ensure that he perfects his probation, and I guess to the extent that he doesn't successfully complete it, guess the remedy is that he would conceivably lose that status and also be subject to jail. In some instances, Your Honor, and I did tell the client this, that if the court were inclined to impose jail with the caveat that you receive the benefit of PIDA, there are many instances where the court will suspend the balance, but will hold the time in advance. And so if you violate your probation, the time is already imposed, for which he understood as well. He's just hopeful that he'll be able to get things straight. He's remorseful for what happened. And hopefully we don't see him again other than to just walk by him and say hello.
All right, thank you, Mr. Traxler. Anything that you wanted to say today?
Your Honor,
All right, so we know what happened now. Got kind of a young professional or semi-professional thief. Got caught stealing a lot of stuff. All right, pretty basic right now. The end is where it's really good, so make sure you watch that.
I just want to go along with what they're saying. I just got into just a bad place in my life. I wasn't doing good. Right now, I have one child. He's 1, and I have another on the way. Recently, I just actually got a job working at a restaurant just for some kind of money and to support my family. I'm trying my best. I'm just hopeful that you will think about HIDA and just give me a chance. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I did read through the report, so I'm familiar with what happened in this particular case. There's also a lot of information in there about your background, your prior record and so forth. And it is concerning that at age 19, you're starting to amass a fairly substantial criminal history. And it involves a number of different theft crimes. There's an R&O in there. So I think you're running out of chances. You know, the argument that you're young and these are youthful mistakes starts to become weaker the more you continue to repeat the same behavior over and over again, because that shows that the age isn't really a factor. You're just engaging in criminal activity. I do think that there's really no loss to the community in giving you an opportunity under HIDA. It puts all the burden on you if you want the benefit of that to comply with your probation, and if you don't, it just gets revoked. So I don't see that there's any loss to giving you an opportunity. And I think, you know, you still are 19. You still have a chance to kind of put things together here and get on the right path. So I don't have an objection to HIDA, and the court is going to put you on probation pursuant to HIDA. In terms of jail time, though, I think you need to do some time here. You've already had a 60-day jail sentence. You've already had some time held in abeyance, 90 days held in abeyance on one of the retail fraud. Those things haven't been effective in terms of correcting your behavior. And I don't see any reason to sentence you to less in this case than you've been sentenced to on previous cases. I think the principle of progressive punishments is, you understand, the more you continue to do this, penalties go up, they don't go down. It doesn't go in reverse. So the court finds that jail time is appropriate in this case, and jail time in excess of what you've already been sentenced to on different cases in the past. So the court is going to place you on probation pursuant to HIDA for a period of 18 months. The court is going to adopt all the terms and conditions listed in the report. So it's important for you to go through those with your probation agent once you're released, in order to make sure that you understand all the conditions of your probation. The guidelines in this case are 0 to 11. The court finds that a sentence in the middle of the guidelines is appropriate and accounts for your previous history as well as your behavior in this case. The court is going to sentence you to 6 months in the Kalkaska County Jail. You do have credit for 43 days served. The court is going to order that you pay a crime victim's assessment of $130, court costs of $325, attorney fees of $350, DNA testing fee of $60, and a state cost of $68. You are also be required to pay a supervision fee while you're on probation of $30 per month. Mr. Ziegler, is there any restitution being requested?
Your Honor, the report indicates that probation reached out to the victim and he wasn't able to provide a number of restitution at this time. I would just ask the court permission to come back later with the restitution amount if we can get that number from the victim.
Okay, so the court will reserve restitution. The court will leave that to the prosecutor to file a motion for restitution if that becomes appropriate at some point. Because this is pursuant to HIDA, there are no appellate rights at this time. Mr. Ziegler, anything further we need to address here today?
There you are.
Mr. Seeger.
All right, 6 months in jail, 19 years old, and already racking up that kind of record. Not good, not good. But he's about to show why he's so young right here. This is where the crying starts coming, and the judge shuts it down. All right, I'm gonna let this video play out. I hope to catch you guys later today. I'm gonna put out a couple videos today. I've got a lot of court to go through. You guys are awesome. Please hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Till next time. Bye.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Can I just say one thing? Sorry.
That's up to you.
I know you've already made your option and everything, and there's no going back on that. I just want to thank you for this opportunity. I just want you to know that I have a baby coming. He'll be born before I get out. I'm really trying to change, man. In the 90 days and the 60 days, I got everything figured out. This is the only time that I have anything over me. I'm really trying to figure out my life, man. My girlfriend's not with me. She don't even know. I just want a chance. I understand this county has gave me a lot of chances. And I'm just trying to better my life. I don't want to go down this road. I don't want to be sitting in jail with my baby born. You know, it's heartbreaking. I've been through this so many times. Just asking the court if there's any way I could hold in advance or anything. I'm trying to clean up my life, man. I really am. I'm supposed to have a baby gender reveal. We didn't have that for my last kid. It means a lot. And it's just, you know, I got a job now. I'm gonna lose my job doing this. I'm supposed to start another job docking and making more money, you know, supporting my family. It just breaks my heart that I can't be there for my kid and my girlfriend. Like, I'm supposed to be a man, and I haven't been the man in the house, you know. I haven't, like, look at my record. I have, you know, it's a bum. Like, you can't get anywhere in life. It's not who I want to be. I grew up looking at my peers like that's not who I want to be. You know, like, I don't want to be like everyone that I grew up around in my life. I'm just asking, please.
Yeah, so everything that you're saying, I get it.
I understand.
And it stinks, but what you should be doing going forward is once you're done with this, the next time you're presented with the opportunity to engage in illegal conduct, you should think about this moment and think about everything that you're saying right now. And it should provide real motivation for you to not do it again.
I know, but
That's all. You're done. You're gonna go with the officer now.
what's going on.